Welcome, LTK channel. Love them knives. What do we got here? We got ZT Rexford design. Collaborative little honey in our hands, right? And they use the good stuff. CTS 204P steel. It's the 804 CF. CF for carbon fiber. You got carbon fiber along this dog. See this? That's where your pocket clip goes if you're left-handed, like that. And it's a titanium machined pocket clip. This is DLC coating on this frame, so it's like bad boy all the way down, isn't it? It's, if you like that black dressed out Johnny Cash look, you're gonna like that. Why did I get Johnny Cash involved in this? In any case, though, he wore a lot of black. Kind of badass thing. Aluminum backspacer that's machined. Nice, huh? It's a big knife. It's almost 4-inch blade. Check this out. Not quite. 3 7/8, between 3 3/4, 3 7/8, depending on how you measure it. And 8 3/4, not quite 9, like 22 and almost 22.5 centimeter long. So, 22.5, 23 centimeters, pretty good size knife. And we're looking at, we're looking at 97 millimeters at least for blade length, which is a good solid 3 3/4, maybe just a skosh over. Made in the good old USA. Got a hardened steel lock bar insert in here, you can see, to interface with the CTS 204P. And what do we got? Well, if we can figure out the black on black on black on black, can we see it with the camera? Yeah, it's not bad. It's like 30% lockup. Disengages really good. Let's see if it's centered up. Oh yeah. Centered up. Any blade play on this? Nope. No lock rock. Really good action. KVT bearings. How's that drop? Good, nice. It's almost a little bit deceptively light. Let's, well, you got this full carbon fiber scale, so you're cutting down the weight a little bit. Yeah, 5 ounces. I mean, for almost a 9-inch knife. Is that crazy? I think it's crazy. Because, take the ZT 220, right? This is 6.2 or 6.1 ounces. This knife that's bigger, okay, check that out. That's 6.1 ounces. This is a 3.5-inch blade. This is almost a 4-inch blade, okay? Bigger knife. Over an ounce lighter than this one. So it's almost too light for me. It's like, you ought to weigh more than that. But it doesn't. Let's throw something else up for comparison purposes here, as we're making a big damn mess all over the table. There you go. There's your Manix. That's 8 inches overall. This is 8 3/4. You can tell. Big difference right there. Yeah. Big knife. But it's comfortable in the hand. I like the design. I like the Rexford stuff. I like the 801 and all his stuff. Yeah. It's like the canoe, All the guys go in the canoe. All your members right there go in the canoe. And it's really comfortable in here. And then the flipper tab here backs up to make a guard, keeps you from going on the blade. The blade, it doesn't look overly thick and heavy, but just like really light and manageable. That's probably 0.148 is probably about 3.8 millimeters. Pretty close, 3.75. Not quite 4 millimeter thick blade stock, but wow. You know, I'm not usually, and I think this is the reason I've never bought this knife. I mean, I stole this one from Wes. So, I mean, this is from a buddy's table sale thing going on. I've been messing with it because just put it in my hand just to kind of feel it. And the action's really good on this. And I think it's a little bit better knife than I thought it would be. And I thought, dang, it's so pricey though, you know? But you know what? You've got a good sized knife with CTS 204P steel in it. So there you go with that. I mean, that's why it's a little bit more expensive than some of the other ZT knives that have like S35VN. 8.875, so it means close to a 9-inch long knife. 0.16 inch thick, or 0.16 blade stock, which I show as more like 0.15, but you know. Drop point, hollow grind, black. Handle length almost 5 inches. Total thickness on the handles a 1/2 inch, which is about standard for the deal. But you know, it says 5.12. It came out at 5 even here. Right and left tip up. There you go. Rexford collab. And here's the rest of the reading for pause and read if you want. DLC coated. Lock bar insert. Made in the USA. You know. There you go. And, oh, well, why did I print the third page out? You know, people like this knife. Like a vault. You know, 5 stars, 5 stars, can't get enough, 5 stars, excellent knife. So, you know, I guess I've overlooked this knife. This might be one well worth having in your collection if you don't already. Let's take a look in here. Check out the innards, the inner sanctums. There you go, there's your carbon fiber, and you can tell it's carbon fiber all the way through. Titanium, but they didn't like skeletonize it or anything on the backside. Nothing like that. It's always nice to have a little look-see. Get out of here. Your job is done. You know, this is one of those things where you got the detamp ball at kind of an awkward position. So you got to kind of watch that. You don't want to put the hammer down. See, there's where I hit the detamp ball right there. And if you force the issue, bam, because you don't have a choil here to get out of the way. So you got to kind of make sure you spread that out, get past it. But other than that, the action's great. Nice. Pretty strong detent. And I don't think you could just shake this one out, tell you the truth. Well, okay. It didn't feel like you could, but yeah, it's still not real easy. But that's probably a 7, 7.5 really on my detent scale. That's a pretty strong detent. You know, just a normal shake, nothing. I mean, you really got to give her some good. So, yeah, that's pretty strong. Cool knife. I like it. I guess, you know what, I can live with the fact that it's all, you know, coated up. Because it's a bad boy. It really is a bad boy. But it's a big bad boy, and I like bigger knives. I guess that'd probably slice up pretty good. You still got material for piercing up here. See how this widens out up here from the swedge grind? Still got some piercing ability here, but really nice high hollow grind. It ought to cut up pretty good. Maybe. Yeah, I reckon it will. So it's reasonably sharp out of the box. God only knows what kind of edge you can put on it. Look at the edge kind of glisten a little bit. Well, let's wipe off the remains of the day. Yeah, it's got an edge on there. That'll work. ZT, fairly light, big knife, comfortable in the hand. See all this jimping? You do? Because I don't. I don't see any of it. Just giving you a hard time. Now, there's none there. It's not like it's wound up with a lot of traction around here. And you got carbon fiber, which isn't glassy. See that? It's not glassy. But it's classy. That's for sure. This I don't know about. You know, I don't mind the pivot being squared off so this doesn't turn. I do like that about this, but that particular thing, I don't know. Still making my mind off of that. I think it could have been something different maybe. Any case, like I said, right or left hand on that, and you got a lanyard hole, you know. So that's nice. And like I said, it feels light for how big it is. It does. I mean, it's barely hitting 5 ounces, you know. I still got titanium frame on it, you know, just saying. Oof. All right. Hey, thanks for joining me. I mean, it's a thinker. Gosh dang, you know, and I've passed this one over, but I had the opportunity to have it in my hands, even though, you know, I didn't buy it. It's belongs to a buddy. So I just took the opportunity to throw it up on my channel. I mean, why not? It's kind of fun to have a really good look at it and, you know, study up on the comments from other people online that they leave on Blade HQ. And, you know, it seems like it's got some fans out there. Rexford design, I mean, Rexford, I'll tell you what, just really like his designs anyhow. Take care, my friends. Thanks for joining me. Hey, subscribe if you'd like. Stay current. We got table sales. We have giveaways. We have other things going on other than the knife reviews that we do. So stay with us because you know what we do on this channel. Yes, we love them knives. So stay sharp.